What is going on, everyone? Chi Jr. here, coming back to you guys with episode 6 of the RuneScape Pure Series. In my last video, I went over the Monkey Madness 1 guide of how to burst in the tunnels, inventory setups, gear setups, kind of went through just about everything. And it's super funny. I posted the video and I actually had a couple people reach out to me to tell me that there's actually much better methods out there in 2020 that we can actually start using that are actually profit, and it's actually close experience, if not a little bit better experience an hour, and a lot less work. So I'm super excited. Huge shout out to Deku Madness and Flying Drunk for giving me the recommendation for this video idea. I had no idea about this method until they actually reached out and they watched my videos and told me, hey, you know, there is a better method that's comparable XP rates and you can actually profit. So I'm super excited to kind of show you guys what that's all about. But the inventory setup, this is actually going to be my first run, but all I'm taking is just Divine Magic Potions, Super Restores, a Skills Necklace to teleport me to the Woodcutting Guild because I don't have the Hasidius favorite complete yet, and my Rune Pouch full of Bursting Runes. We're just going to teleport to the Woodcutting Guild and start from there. From here, I'm going to run north, head over to the Forthos Ruins. So once you've made it to the Forthos Ruins, all you need to do is go down this staircase right here. And you're going to be kind of seeing the undead druids over here. Just kind of ignore them. You're going to be running east and passing them. You can throw up a little bit of protect from magic if you happen to see one going to attack you. Once you're over here, activate your protect from melee prayer, and as well as your either mystic might or your mystic lore, or if you have augury unlocked, use that. Stand over here, and you're actually just going to be in the perfect spot to be able to burst all of these spiders. Now, I looked up the stats to see what the difference are between these temple spiders and those undead gorillas within the Monkey Madness 1 tunnels, to see, is it really worth you know, training on these and actually, you know, killing these. First of all, these temple spiders actually drop quite a bit of things. So I've been at this training spot for just a little bit now, and I'm just testing out to see what the total loot is from being here for a little bit. And I can honestly say, just take a look at what I have in my inventory. So some of the notable items that these temple spiders drop is a little bit of alcohols, notable items, as well as grubby keys. For you guys who aren't aware, grubby keys you can sell in the GE for 50,000 a piece. So I already have 3, and I'm not kidding. I've been here for just 20 minutes, like 20 minutes on the dot, and I have 3 grubby keys, already a rune dagger, and about 58 noted spider eggs. This red spider eggs right now in the GE sell for just about a little under 1,000. I think they hover anywhere between 700 GP to 800. So the fact that I already have 50k in just red spider eggs is insane. So not only that, they have a lot of other items as well that are notable, stackable, and alchable. So for the alchable items, we're working with adamant longswords, adamant med helms, rune daggers, and rune meds. And look at that, another grubby key. Gonna go do that, pick it up. Drop this. Boom, grubby key. Pick that up. Already 200,000 literally just in grubby keys. Going down to the runes, they drop anywhere between air runes, earth runes, death runes, nature runes, law runes, chaos runes. They drop quite a bit, and they drop 10 to 15 at a time for the more expensive ones. 5 for soul and law runes, but I mean, it's still really good money. You can use the money, you can use pick them up, and the runes can go straight into your bursting or straight into your rune pouch, whatever you want to do. For the herbs, if you guys do quite a bit of Slayer and you guys have had enough points to cash in for a herb sack, highly recommend, as this spiders drop quite a bit of different herbs. The more notable one that they drop is the grimy Raynar reeds, as those are going for 11.5k right now as of 3/30/2020. Those are going for quite a bit of money, so you're able to make a lot in just the herbs themselves. Not only that, they have a chance of dropping seeds anywhere between Raynar seeds, Snapdragon seeds, as well as Torso seeds, all going for high amount of money. I think the Snapdragon seeds are going for 86,000 a piece, and then the Raynars are going for just under 70,000k, like 70k, literally just for that. So it's literally really good money. Not only that, their notable item is the red spider eggs, as they drop them noted, and they drop anywhere between 3 to 5 noted red spider eggs at a time. And just look at this, like, it's a really great place. They're all kind of just go straight towards you. As long as you're protecting from melee, you're literally fine the entire time. So not only is this inventory setup going to make you money, because you are spending quite a bit in restores, you're spending some in, you know, the runes that you're using to cast the burst spells. This is going to help you kind of recover a little bit of that money. So instead of spending, you know, 10, 20, 30 mil to get, you know, the mage level that you want, you're going to save quite a bit just in alcohols and by selling some of the stuff at GE. So it's a really great place. And for you, some of you guys don't know, this method is so chillax compared to the last method of bursting within the Monkey Madness 1 tunnels. You have to, in this inventory setup, I don't have to worry about worry about anti poison. I don't have to worry about bringing food to this because I'm not taking any damage. There's no falling rocks. There's no spiders that are poisoning me. And if you want to re-aggro these, because after 10 minutes these spiders become unaggro. Look at this. All I need to do is run over here, walk up the ladder. Once I walk up the ladder, walk straight down, and now I've already re-aggroed these monsters once again. So literally there's no work that needs to be done on me. Like before in the Monkey Madness 1 tunnels, you have to run all the way, taking damage from falling rocks, taking damage from the poisonous spiders, hoping that you have enough. Oh look, there's another Raynar weed. Look at that. Take one sip of this, drop that, take the Raynar weed. Boom. It's so funny because it's almost like this stuff is paying for itself. Like one Raynar read covers the cost of the super restore. So it's a really great method. I see nothing that's you know, not profitable. There's so many things that this method is so much better than bursting at the Monkey Madness 1 tunnels. There's no profit at the Monkey Madness 1 tunnel, and over here there's just so much profit to be made. So as I said at the beginning, let me do a couple of test runs to see what the XP rates are and what the profits are. At the end, I'll do a kind of a big overall summary of what I did and what the profits were, and I'll check in with you guys at the very end. Alright, so this is the first haul for the first trip of my Temple Spiders trip. I am racking in just over 762k for just 35 minutes. I kind of had to cut this inventory short because I had too many restores in my inventory spot, and I couldn't pick up all the grubby keys and rune daggers without taking extra sips of restores and stuff. So next time I think I might just bring maybe like 10 restores and maybe like 2 divine magic potions. Oh my god, 2 divine magic potions, my rune pouch, and I think that's it, because there's just so much on the ground that I can't pick up because I have all this inventory spots full of restores. I think this will be better. I can pick up a bunch of grubby keys, pick up the death runes and chaos runes so I can help out with bursting, and let's see what we get this time. I want to give a humongous shout out to Deku Madness for the bond that I will be giving away to you guys. He's been a great support. He's been literally telling me the best ways to do this guide, best ways to train on the Temple Spiders. You know, he's been helping me attract and aggro the monsters, so huge shout out to this guy. Super awesome, super cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate all the help and support in the channel, and can't wait to do some more. Alright, coming up on the level. Alright, one more burst, and that's one more burst, and that is 82 HP. And bursting my way to 89 magic, but it's kind of cool to gain a mage level as well as a HP level as well while doing this. Is actually pretty fun. It kind of makes this is a little bit more enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie. I've been bursting at those undead gorillas for about, let's say, like a week since I've been sick, and it's been a lot of painstaking, just kind of like, you know, being there AFK, just kind of doing this. But the fact that I'm getting a little bit of money every so hour is not too bad. You know, I am profiting off of this, so it's pretty dope. So I'll tune back in once I've complete this 4th trip of the loot from the Temple Spiders. All right, coming in with inventory 2 of Temple Spiders. Looks like just about, looks the same. Let's see, let's take out the runes. It's 582k. Second trip. This time I only took 10 restores and 2 divine magic potions. It actually helped a lot, as early on I got a lot of grubby keys and a lot of rune meds. They do drop the rune daggers, but sometimes I caught myself having too many rune daggers. So I don't think I'll be picking up the adamant meds, nor just the regular spider eggs. I think I'm just going to just keep the noted ones, the noted rune meds, obviously the grubby keys, Raynars, and I think I'll just start stacking up these cosmics as I start noticing that they drop quite a bit. So let me do a third trip and see how that one goes with the same inventory setup. And again, huge shout out to Deku Madness for providing this old school bond so I can give to you guys. Huge shout out, appreciate you. All right, third inventory. Let's see how much this one's worth. Just price check this all. Another 437k. It's kind of slowly decreasing a little bit, but it's pretty consistent. We're getting just about, if we average all the loot thus far, we're getting just about 500, if not 600k every single trip. So again, this is about third trip in. Let's do a couple more to get a better average of how much we're getting per inventory for this method. So doing this method just about 3 full times and then actually recording my 4th trip as of right now, I was looking at my XP an hour to see how much I'm getting, and surprisingly enough, I'm getting about 160 to 170k XP an hour. Now I was being a little bit more you know, conscientious of playing. I was making sure that I was kind of bursting, making sure that I was getting them in a good amount clustered together, so I'm getting a good amount of XP per burst, but insanely good XP an hour. Not only that, you're also profiting. So not only are you getting comparable XP rates to the original method of Monkey Madness 1, you're also getting a hell of a good amount of GP an hour. So awesome method overall for sure. Alright, here's a loot from the 4th trip we did at the spiders. Let's check this out. All the runes. I should just do this. Let's take out the rune pouch. 369k. That was actually probably the worst one. I wasn't really getting any grubby key drops except for like maybe the last maybe 20 minutes or so. But I timed each round. It takes approximately 50 or so minutes, 50 minutes to an hour, just by using 10 super restores and 2 divine magic potions. So that's something to note. So if you decide to do this method, 10 restores with my current gear setup with 24 prayer bonus, you can last just about an hour here bursting at the tunnels and making quite a bit of profit. Again, the prices are fluctuating. I'll create an average at the very end to give you guys a better estimate of how much you can expect in total from bursting here at the caves. And one of the last kind of talking points I want to go over in this is that this method for training, you know, bursting, and whether you want to do chinning in the future, this is all applicable to any one defense peers out there. I know a lot of you guys may have already completed the Monkey Madness 1 quest, so you can use a D-skimmy to train your strength or your attack levels or whatever have you. And unfortunately, if you already completed the Monkey Madness 1 quest, you can't do the chinning, the bursting method that I did in my last video, because unfortunately, once you complete the quest as a 1 defense peer, you can't go back to Abatol. Like I've explained this in my last video. If you complete the quest, you have to talk to Diero, and talking to Diero will give you defense experience in the process to go back to Abatol. So the only option is either become a Zerker or not be able to chin or burst within the Monkey Madness 1 tunnels. The really cool thing about this guide is that you guys can do this straight from Tutorial Island. If you guys want to train your, once you get like 70, mage, you can train your magic and start bursting away once you have the appropriate levels. And again, if you're rocking my exact setup, you can last you over an hour just for 10 super restores and make tons of profit in this method. So again, that's kind of the last few things. I'm clearing up the last bit of spiders so I can do my last inventory recap of about 5 inventories to see what the profits we've made just in 5 short inventories. So I'll check back in once I complete the last bit of bursting on these temple spiders. All right, we just finished up our 5th trip here. Let's check out, see what the loot is. 528k. Not looking too shabby. Again, we're making just about 500 to 600k every single trip. So let's actually take a loot from all of the 5 trips to see how much money we've actually made. Now let's take a loot from all of the items we did just from 5 different trips. So 833 red spider eggs at 756 a piece. Like I said, they're ranging anywhere between 700 to 800 GP a piece. 629k just from red spider eggs. That's insanely good. I picked up all of the nature runes from all the trips as well, an additional 128k. I started doing the soul runes a little bit late, but as you can see here, 65k in just the soul runes. Picked up some cosmic and see 60k just in cosmic rune. Again, I started doing this probably like my last 2 trips. And then rune daggers, we're looking at 128k just from, and again, this is all alchables, guys. You can just alch this and, you know, for straight profit, even more if you wanted to. 23 rune meds, and then the 2 money makers right here. We're looking at the grimy Raynar at 286k just for 26 of them. And then the biggest money maker, these grubby keys are selling in the GE for 50k a piece. Let's see how many grubby keys we have. Over 1 mil in this, guys. So in total we did 5 trips for the spiders method for bursting, and we out of 5 trips totaling 2.5 mil. That's an average of about 500k per trip. So if you take every single trip that I've done and just average it out from the 5, you're making just about 500k every single time you do this bursting method. Again, this is much different than the other bursting method I went over in my last video, where I just bursted in the monkey madness 1 tunnels. You don't make any profit. You're pretty much just straight losing GP every single time you burst with no compensation whatsoever. So at least in this method, it's a little bit enjoyable. You're you know, occasionally looking for the grubby key drops, you're looking for the spider noted spider eggs, and it kind of keeps you, you know, at least semi not super AFK, as you're able to just kind of collect the stuff, pick up the items, and then sell it in G for a nice profit. And lastly, guys, I just want to give a final shout out to Deku Madness and Flying Drunk for helping me find out this method. Deku Madness, bro, thank you so much for giving me the bond so I can give it out on this video. I really do appreciate the support on this channel. I actually thank every single one of you guys for even tuning in and watching my videos, as it means a lot to me. You guys enjoying the content, you guys are keeping up, and you guys are helping me kind of help these videos and help me, you know, get this information out to you guys, because honestly, let's help each other out. You know, I'm in it with you guys. And lastly, guys, if you guys want to be included on that bond giveaway, you can be entered to win just by subscribing to my channel, liking my video, and leaving a comment what your favorite part of my guide was and what you thought was really cool or interesting. Again, I really do appreciate all the support on this channel. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next RuneScape Pure Series. Thanks.